Most men miss this completely, even though it is the very thing that creates genuine attraction. It is not complicated at all. In fact, it is so simple that most people never pay attention to it. But if you look around, you will notice something interesting. Some men seem to have everything going for them: confidence, handsome looks, success, and even charisma. Yet somehow, when it comes to forming a real connection with a woman, things never seem to last. Conversations feel exciting at first, then slowly lose momentum. Attraction appears, then fades away. So what is actually missing? It is not wealth, status, or clever dating tactics. The real difference comes from the small, almost unnoticed actions that influence how a woman feels in your presence. And in the end, those feelings are what lingers long after the interaction itself is over. Before we start, please let me know where you are watching from. It will be great to feel closer, regardless of how we are physically apart. Also, don't forget to like and comment on how you feel about this topic. Now let's get started. First, creating a connection through natural presence. Imagine yourself sitting with her. The conversation flows easily. She is smiling and enjoying the moment. Yet something still feels missing. That is because a real connection isn't created only through conversation. A person can say all the right things and still leave no lasting impression. What people truly remember is how someone made them feel. Your vibe matters more than perfect words. The way you carry yourself, your calmness, your attention, and your ability to stay composed all shape that feeling. Even subtle details count: how you sit, the way you maintain eye contact, and how naturally you respond without seeming rushed. When you are fully engaged in the moment instead of trying to prove yourself, she begins to feel comfortable around you. And comfort is often where attraction begins. Second, the art of light, effortless flirting. A lot of men overcomplicate this. Some force humor and try too hard to impress, while others become so cautious that there's no chemistry at all. The key is balance: playful, effortless, and natural. Flirting is not about memorized lines. It is about creating an atmosphere that feels a little more exciting than an ordinary interaction. When she says something simple, don't just nod and move on. Add a playful comment or a bit of personality to keep the energy alive. But one thing matters most: never seek validation. The moment you say something and anxiously wait for approval, the dynamic changes. Real confidence comes from enjoying the interaction regardless of her reaction. Eye contact matters too. Hold it just slightly longer than normal before naturally looking away. That brief moment can create tension, and tension often sparks curiosity and attraction. Third, listening with full attention. Very few men truly do this. Most are busy thinking about their next response instead of actually listening, and that weakens the real connection. When she talks, avoid cutting her off. Don't hurry to make your point or shift the focus back to yourself. Simply listen. Most of the time, she isn't searching for solutions. She wants to feel understood. When you respond, show that you genuinely paid attention. Ask thoughtful questions connected to what she shared. That kind of focus is rare, and rare things naturally carry value. A woman who feels heard begins to develop trust. And without trust, no connection can truly last. Fourth, staying calm when situations become difficult. Things will not always unfold perfectly. She may arrive late, disagree with you, or suddenly change her mood. Those moments reveal a lot about a person. Most men react instantly. They become frustrated, defensive, or emotionally unstable. But a grounded man responds differently. He takes a moment, stays centered, and refuses to let circumstances control him. He keeps his voice calm and his emotions under control. That calm presence creates security, and people are naturally attracted to stability. When life feels unpredictable, the person who remains calm becomes someone others trust and depend on. Strive to be that person. Fifth, knowing when to walk away. This is where the dynamic changes completely. A man who knows his worth does not endlessly chase validation. He doesn't beg for attention or abandon his standards just to keep someone close. Ironically, that mindset often creates deeper attraction. When you show that your happiness does not depend on another person, pressure disappears, and curiosity starts to grow. Neediness drives people away. Self-respect draws them closer. Knowing when to walk away does not mean becoming cold or detached. It means recognizing your boundaries and valuing your time, energy, and attention. When she realizes you are not emotionally dependent, her perception of you shifts. And that shift can change everything. In the end, most men will hear these ideas and ignore them. They'll continue overthinking, chasing, and forcing things. But the few who actually apply them are the ones who naturally stand apart from everyone else.